Well, ladies and gentlemen, what's up? Welcome back over here to Hayden Hunts TV. Probably my favorite time of the year is finally here. It is trapping season. It opened up today, so that's what this video is going to be about. If any of you guys are new and not into trapping, I just want to say this. First of all, don't go buy a bunch of traps and think that you have to have all the best stuff. A lot of my stuff is homemade, like my tools and stuff, because it's just expensive. So, you know, if you're just getting into trapping or whatever, just do what you can. I remember when I first started out that I only had 2 traps, and I started out like that. So if any of you guys do not know, the only thing I've caught a few things over the, I've only been trapping for 2 years. I don't claim to be an expert by any means, but I have caught a badger and a bobcat. So this year, it is my goal to catch a coyote. I've caught the 2 rarest things in my area to catch, and I have not caught the thing that I see every day running around that destroys everything around here, is the coyote. So this year I have a goal. I'm saying it right now. We will catch at least 1 coyote. So I'm getting everything loaded up. I'll show you guys what we're going to be running. So here's the tub full of traps. We got some number 3s, I think, and then we've got a couple dog proofs. I think we're going to set 2 of those out for some coons. Here's my trapping bucket. I'll show you guys kind of everything once we get out into where we're going to trap. I'll show you guys kind of my tools and stuff like that. Show you what I've made myself. But yeah, I'm gonna finish getting everything loaded up. I've got to grab a couple things for my camera, and we're gonna head out, and I'm gonna be showing you guys how to set traps, where are good places to set traps, and see if we can't catch something. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like the video, and go follow my Instagram. We'll catch you once I get out to the field. Well, alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are at our first spot. I've been doing a little looking around. So the main thing you're going to want to look for when you are trying to find places to set traps is corridors, like travel corridors, where you think animals will be traveling up and down. So I'll kind of show you why I picked this spot where we're at and explain why I picked it. Alright, so one of the reasons why I picked this spot is so we've got a main travel corridor up along this. It's coming from a big like bedding for deer, which coyotes and bobcats and stuff like that follow those same paths. So they're coming across the road, and they're traveling this all the way up to keep going up that way. And also there is a fence line that runs on the neighbor's property that runs all the way down, way back down in there, and you can see right there's a trail coming out and joining in along here. So that's kind of 3 different spots that animals are running down, and they're going that way, which is east. So that's 3 different areas coming to one. So we're kind of putting it in the funnel for them to to see it as they come out or as they come down. And so on placement wise, on where you want to put it, like I said, I'm not a professional. I've actually had a professional teach me and stuff, so I'm kind of giving you words from him. But placement wise, so if I'm an animal, in my mind, I'm not going to be running through the tall grass there. I'm going to be running right there, right along the edge. So where I'm not running through the tall grass, I'm running right along the field edge. So we're going to set this trap to where the animal's coming out of there and the animal's running down here. We're going to set it somewhere like right there, to where you've got the view of the animals coming out there and the view of the animals coming down here, to where they'll meet that trap. So you'll set it right there, so it'll be right there where they'll see it and they'll smell it. So we're gonna put the first trap right there. Alright, so we've got the trap. I decided to use my the trap I just got the other day. I let it soak in hot water. Now I know there's some guys that take way more serious methods in getting their traps scent free and stuff like that, but I just haven't had any time. So it's soaked in hot water, but it's a brand new trap. We're just gonna put that there. So the first tool I have that I homemade, I won't be using this first, but I just pulled it out, is the tool that I use to get the hole for the bait. I just took a piece of pipe and I cut off the end to stick in the ground and then twist. And I actually made my hammer myself. I just got a regular hammer, and then I welded a piece of steel on the back so you can dig out your hole. And then that's all I built myself for that. So we're actually gonna start and we're gonna dig out the hole here. So you just kind of want to get that, we'll get that leaves out of the way real quick. Kind of just want to get in there, get to digging. You want to get down deep, because you can always go back in, but you want to make sure there's no rocks underneath. So we're picking out some rocks here. You want to make sure there's no rocks that are going to mess up. There's a rock right there. that are gonna mess up that trap. Okay. Yep, there's a rock right underneath. See, that would have been right underneath that, and that would have made that trap tilt back and forth. There's another rock. There's a lot of rocks here. All right, so we've got our area dug out. Looks like we need to go a little bit bigger. You don't have to go so deep either. I'm just, like I said, you can always go back in with dirt. It's been a while since I've done this, so I'm surprised I'm kind of remember what I'm doing. So I'm gonna set this trap and I'm gonna set it all the way up so where it's not hair triggered at all, so that way I don't accidentally set it off. So I need to go wider. There's another rock. There's a lot of rocks here. All right, we want the trap kind of facing that way. So we're gonna turn it like that. All right, that's looking pretty good right there. Pack in this soil here. Yeah, that sits in there nice. Oh yeah. All right, so we're gonna dig out. We'll run the chain out the back. So we'll just dig it a little trench. We'll get our stake here, which I make myself. I just take rebar and put washers on the ends of them. Get our stake, and we'll drive our stake down. You guys probably can't see, it's probably taller than the camera. Since this is a, since I don't have an extra loop on this, because some traps I run 2 stakes, I have it, it's a really long stake. Make sure you drive your stakes at somewhat of an angle. Mine's not really that much of an angle. All right, we're back. You guys probably didn't see it. I don't know if I left it in or not, but I set the trap off. So gotta get in here and reset it. I bet this angle's looking real nice. All right, we have got her set again. We're gonna get that in there, get some dirt, get that in. All right, we have got her packed in there. Get some more soil packed around the edges there, and then we're gonna get out our cover. So I just take, I think it's cookie sheets, what they use. I'm winded from driving that stake in. That was a big stake. I'm not gonna be able to get that one out of the ground. So I just take a sheet of plywood and then I wrap it around and put a screw through it so it goes. I actually need a little bit bigger. Use that other one's for my number 2. There we go. Cover that up. We're actually gonna hair trigger this now. There we go. Put that over like that. Now, I will say this, when it's cold outside or when it's like freezing temperatures, instead of getting fresh dirt or whatever, like a lot of people do, the guy that taught me, he just gets salt. So I actually have some with me right now. So basically all you do is before you set that trap in there, after you get the hole dug out, you would put your layer of salt, and then when you're done, you would just put it around. You just put it around the trap, and no, the coyotes do not smell it. That doesn't affect anything. So we're gonna get our dirt shaker out here. Get all this loose dirt here. And we'll actually save these clumps here. Dirt. Get as much as we can. I may have to go get some somewhere. Some more dirt. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get a little dirt from somewhere. All right. And we just need a little more. Some rock. All right. So another main important point is you want where your pan is to never be higher than all the other dirt, because coyotes, predators, especially coyotes, won't step where there's the dirt's higher, like if they see a rock or something like that. So we're gonna take these small little dirt clumps and put one like right there. We'll put one right there. We'll put another one right there, because this weed's right here kind of forcing him to put his paw right there. All right, so now we're gonna take our hole digger and we're gonna go in right there. So I'm just gonna push in at about a 45-degree angle and start turning. And that'll start cutting down in there, and you wanna go deep as you can. I'm talking as deep as you can. Pull it out. We got a scoop full of dirt. Get our hammer head. Knock it out. All right, go back in for another bite. Gotta make that hole. All right. Oh yeah, that's looking good. I'll show you guys down in there once I get this set. Now, you're asking for bait. What am I using? Well, since I'm extremely cheap, I'm using, just for right now, because I was gonna buy some bait, but I couldn't get any. This is old sausage and some hamburger meat, and it stinks real good. So we're just gonna take a chunk full here, stick it way down in that hole, way down in there, to where they have to work for it. And then for this set, we're gonna use some Bobcat urine. I got at a, where did I get this? Oh yeah, I got it at a hardware store. They had it in. All right, for our backing, kind of just gonna put that rock there. Might try to get some, maybe try to go get a log or something. Take this rock over here, kind of put that in there so they can't get in from the front. And we're gonna make sure to put a rock over where our stake was, because we don't want them to step and feel the stake. So I need, if there's one, I'm gonna set this rock right there where that stake was, so that way he doesn't step on that and feel that. Make sure we get this nice and level. And that is a complete set, folks. All right, so I just looked, and that last set, it took me 11 minutes to get the set in, but my camera's probably not gonna focus. But that's what you want that to look like. You can't even see the bait because it's really far down in there. But that's the set. From a distance, that's what that coyote's gonna see. He's gonna see that dirt, and he's gonna smell, and he's just gonna come up here and check it out. So yeah, that's what a set looks like. All right, so we're gonna pick up, go find the next location. At some spots, I'll put 2 traps out. It just depends on how I'm feeling. But I need to get going on setting these traps out, so I'm probably gonna run a time lapse of setting a bunch of them out, because it's getting pretty late. So yeah, we're gonna go find the next spot. We will be setting some of those coon traps, so I'll show you kind of how I do that and everything. But we're gonna go get the next spot picked out, and we're gonna get going. Stay tuned. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I am at the next spot. Not for coyotes though. I didn't find any spots that really stood out to me for a coyote set, but I have been eyeing this spot right here. I don't know if you guys can pick it up on the GoPro, but there's a very, very heavily used trail, and I see raccoons, possums, everything like that travel this all the time, and either they'll go underneath this bridge here. I've got you guys on the GoPro for convenience. So we're gonna probably set this trap right off the trail here. It's just a dog proof one of these guys. but I want to tuck it up to where if I don't get to the trap right at sunrise, that way it's not very visible from the road. So if we, in case we have a Ricky in here, that's how easy it is to set those. They're not hard at all. But I think we're just gonna go right in here with it, clear us out a little perfect backing right there. Probably put that trap right there, get it in the ground real good, and we'll just set that stake right over there. They're not, at least the ones that I've tried to trap, they're not too like picky with how the trap is and everything like that. We're gonna get this guy drove in the ground. Probably won't even go all the way. Well, we're hitting something. We better do something. That ain't good. That ain't good when it comes out of the ground like that. You may set it there and go right here with the actually I'll angle it. There we go. Cover it up with a little brush. Get that backing over here a little bit. All right. So I've got a bag of cat food right here. Take my gloves off. Got me a bag with some cat food, which they love cat food. Give them a couple freebies. And that should do it. I don't fill mine all the way up. That way they have to reach their hands down in there to get it. And I just spilled because I didn't get it shut. Rip. So that is what it's looking like. Yeah, so I mean it's not too difficult. Not too difficult to set. You just put those in the ground. Make sure you get this trap in the ground good so they don't pull it out. But yeah, not very hard on these. That's right off that trail coming down there. So when they go to turn, it'll be right there. A lot of people will run like maple syrup or something like that, but I forgot to grab some. So I normally do, which I use clam juice because it just smells kind of fishy. So that's what they like: fish juice, clam juice, or it's something like that to attract them. But this is a main trail, so I don't really need it. But we'll probably just gonna set one here for now and just see what kind of happens. See what happens in the morning. But yeah, that's the set on the raccoon trap, and let's go try to find our next set for our coyote traps. Alrighty folks, we're at our next spot. It is a little windy, wind picked up a little bit, but we're at our next spot. Now this is a four-way intersection is what I like to call it. So we got a tree line running that way. It's kind of hard for you to see my hand. We got a tree line, well, it's a fence line running behind me here. We've got a creek running that way, and then the creek of course goes that way. So there's a driveway through the middle of the creek that we drive through because this is one of our fields back here. So they obviously travel on every side of it. I've got trail camera pictures from last year of them just traveling up and down each way, going north, going east, then going south, and then going west. I mean, they travel this. This is a perfect intersection for them. So we're gonna put one trap on the south side of the creek, and then we're gonna put a trap on the north side of the creek. So to catch anything coming down from across the road, and to catch anything coming out of the CRP behind me and going that way, or anything coming down going to across the creek. Kind of get the best of both worlds. I think we're gonna try to set it right here. I may try to set it off this because this is a path going through here. As you can see, there's deer tracks. Don't really want to be catching Bambi out here, so I'm gonna try to set it off to the side just a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna be setting two traps out on this one, pretty close to each other. But yeah, we're gonna get them set out. I'm gonna roll a time lapse of everything, and I'll catch you guys when I'm done. coyote set number 2. Not looking too half bad here. Got her tucked in for backing. We're using what was in this field, and then we got a couple rocks, the pans right there, so hopefully they'll step there. We got the bait down. We got the bait down in the hole really deep, so I'm gonna go over. I'm not gonna film this one. I'm just gonna get this thrown together. This next one, we're gonna put it over on the other side. I may show you the end product, but I'm gonna go get this one put in real quick, and I'll catch you guys once I get that done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is set number 3 for coyotes. This is on the other side of the creek. Yeah, that's what she's looking like. Turned out pretty good, and actually I went ahead and put my last dog proof out because I only had 2 of them. But I put it down here in the creek. So this is the same creek as you guys saw. We put the other one at the other end down by the road, which is about a half mile. Yeah, but we just put it right there, and I actually put some lure. I had some coon lure that somebody gave to me. Same thing with that second set of the coyotes. Somebody gave me some lures last year. They were half empty. They got out of trapping, and I never used them last year. So I remembered I had them in there in my trapping bucket. So I was like, oh, I'll just throw them on, see if they do anything different. Because I kind of you want to do something different if you're doing 2 sets right next to each other for coyotes. So I used fox urine over there, and I used bobcat urine over here, and I put the attractant over here. And then I put the attractant for the coons, obviously, in this one with the cat food. So that is, I think, unless I can find another spot that I want to get to tonight, I have plenty more spots. Trust me, I could set out hundreds of traps on all the property that people would let me set on, and all the places that I could get, but I don't have the money to buy that many. I don't have the time either. So this is probably all we're gonna do for now. I definitely want to set all my traps out at some point, but the sun's already going down. So I want to go ahead and get back. That way, if there's any deer coming through, it's deer season right now. I don't know when this video is coming out, if it's coming out before, but let's just say something went down. Something went down. So we don't want to disturb anything. So if we don't set any more traps tonight, I will catch you guys in the morning when we come to check all the traps. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is the next morning, and we are pulling along the fence line. We're driving up to the first set we did. Now, one thing I will say is if I don't see anything, I'm not gonna get out. We're just gonna go right by it and leave it. You don't want to disturb the area, or you don't want to put your scent over it. So usually I'll just check them with binoculars, but since we're doing this for a video, we're gonna go ahead and like drive up here and take a look at it. But we are pulling up here right now, and I don't see anything. No. Looks like there's nothing in it. So I'll catch you at the next one. Boys, we got a Ricky. I didn't even know I had him until like, oh heck yeah, dude. We got a Ricky. Look, he's pissed. Oh, my shadow. Oh, he's pissed. Look at him, he's pissed. Oh, buddy, you messed up. You messed up. All right, well, I'm gonna go get my pew and we'll dispatch this guy. If he's not too bloody, I'll show him to you. If you're wondering what I'm rocking for a pew, I'm just using a 22 mag. I don't have any 22 anymore right now, but just use 22 mag. If I have coyotes, that's what I use to knock them out, which I guess I've never caught a coyote, but that's what all the guys I know use. So I'm gonna get this guy dispatched and then I'll show him to you. Alrighty, well, I can't really show him to you guys. He got really bloody, but we reset that. Now that was the one that we didn't put any lure. All we did was just put some cat food. And yeah, so it worked out very well. When you find where they're walking through, it's pretty easy to catch them. So, all right, that's the first catch. We've still got like 4 or 5 more traps to go. So I'll catch you guys at the next one. Alrighty, we're pulling in to spot number 3. This is where I did the double set, and then the raccoon set in the creek. And this first one here, I'm not seeing much of anything. The sun is literally blinding me. We got another Ricky. Let's stinking go. I may let him go. He looks pretty small. We're gonna go ahead and get out. I cannot see the one around back, but I may let this dude go. Coyote set on this side over here. something definitely messed with it. My camera's blurry. Something messed with it. Yeah, it's not gonna focus for y'all. Something messed with it, so that's a good sign. Yeah, I'm gonna let this little guy go probably. He's just a tiny little feller, and those straps don't hurt him that bad. So let him go, and he can live another day and get bigger. I'll see if I can let him go. We'll have to see. I'll be back for you in a minute, buddy. We're gonna go walk around the corner here, and I don't think we have anything in this other coyote set. I don't have good luck with coyotes, I'm telling you. We're just gonna keep our distance from her. Not touched at all, not touched at all. So we had good luck with the Ricky. Actually, last night off camera, I went to another spot and I set another trap. I didn't show you guys that. So we still have one more coyote trap to go set. Not very hopeful on that one. But yeah, check this dude out. I mean, he's just a small old guy, and I don't, I can't really use him for much. So just letting him go is, is the right thing to do. I can't really do anything with him. He's too small, and let him grow, get bigger. There's a family of them. There's like 3 or 4 families of them, so I'll go ahead and let him go, let him live, and he will be just fine. It does not hurt their feet that bad at all. In a couple days, he'll be running around just like normal, so don't worry. No animals were harmed in the making of this video. He will be fine in a day or 2. So I'm gonna get this bad boy let go, and I'll see you guys at the next spot. Alrighty, we're at the next spot. Shadow's looking real nice. We are pulling into the next spot here. Now this one I have no hopes for whatsoever. It is behind some hay bales, tucked back in, and yeah, nothing at all. So we'll actually, since we're here, we're gonna pull down. This is a place where I deer hunt, so we're gonna pull down, and we'll check everything out down there, and I'll pick you guys up once I'm back down there. Alrighty, we're down here where, if you guys saw the videos where I was doing building my dream deer hunting spot, we're at that place, and I haven't been down here in a while, and let me tell you, it has changed. You can see through the woods now. Like, it is crazy. The food plot. This is the food plot. Yeah. There's some clover. I mean, it's not bad. I don't remember. I think these were turnips. Yep. It came up. I scattered it all out in here. And it came up, and then I hit some here, and it came up like a foot from the blind. So that's great. But there is clover and turnips down here. So what's the blind looking like? Not too bad. So yeah, kind of a little update in a video, a little something for y'all to see. But yeah, just figured I'd run down here. We won't be running any traps down here until after hunting season, because I plan to hunt this I haven't hunted down here yet, and seen anything. So I plan to come down here and hunt this. So we're not gonna put any traps down here, but I figured since I'm here, I have a trap ways like at the very entrance where the coyotes run in and out. So yeah, I just figured I would come down here and kind of give you guys an update, little secret part in the video. So it's so if you guys stay till the end, you got to see it. But I think I'm gonna close out today's video. We caught a raccoon. Good, that's good for me, because I have a hard time catching stuff. I'm not the greatest at trapping, but yeah, I got a really nice raccoon. We actually caught 2, and as you saw, we let the one go. He ran off. Little Ricky can grow and get a little bit bigger. But make sure you subscribe so you can see if we catch a coyote. I'm gonna be trying to catch a coyote this year. I've got a couple more traps I'm gonna set out, but hopefully soon we can catch a coyote, and I'll show you guys that, and we'll make a video out of that. We might try to eat it, I don't know. Just depends. I don't know if I can bring myself to do that. I hear raccoons not too bad, but I don't really have time to do anything. I'm gonna go home, skin them, and get them ready, and try to tan them, but all that. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully I helped you learn something, or hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did so, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you like, and go follow my Instagram, and I think that's it. We will catch you guys on the next video. Peace.